It is 6:33. It seems Purple Limited employees have left the building. So now, it is time for me to go investigating. This kind of feels like putting on old shoes that you put once every couple weddings, every couple special events. I feel like I've become accustomed, well, more than accustomed, I've become a bit of an expert of investigating through this type of tunnels. Now, it seems the layout of the place is quite different from my previous endeavors within tunnels, but that's alright. I've had my fair share of squirming through these areas, and I think I found the place I need to go through. And just as I thought, the place is completely empty. Oh, although, this place has an upgrade. I see the yellow line moving around. This is a movement detector. If this thing just gets a sniff at me, all the cameras, and even in the one corner to my top right, there's a weapon that will start shooting at me, and it will definitely hurt. So I wait for the correct time and slowly walk towards the padlock. Just gotta lockpick it really quickly and turn down every single security system within the area. It wasn't too difficult, so I started moving around the office. Just gotta double check exactly where Owen Morrill used to work. He was a receptionist. So I started moving around the office, checking around the spaces, and I go to his specific computer. Now, this will be it. Previously, on other cases, reading the personal computer of the victim gave me more than enough information to go around and solve the case. Because right now I'm still in quite the pickle. So we got his profile. Information we already knew, nothing really new, but his email, though, could give us more insight. Oh, wait a minute. These are the same mails I saw on his other computer. Man, okay. I understand my issue now. It is a personal email, so of course he's gonna have the same emails across personal computer and work computer. This complicates matter. This complicates matter the more than I thought they would. Not only I don't have any more leads, everything stops right here. I'm just gonna leave the place. There's nothing else for me to look around. I've seen everything I needed to see. I just had to check. I did consider going through other employees' computers, but as of right now, it doesn't seem like he actually speaks to other people that much. I still have two theories. One, he was murdered by a possible serial killer in a chance of randomness, or there's still the option of the affair, the wife or partner, whatever the lady is for him, of wanting to do their own lives and murdering poor Owen to fulfill their strange case. But the thing is, I haven't found any information, and either if I go to the lady's workplace, I'm gonna find nothing on their computer because I've just seen all the personal information is shared across both computers, and I already checked her computer, her emails, and it doesn't indicate that she's seen anybody else. So truly, I think this is it for me. I'm not getting, it's been like 2 days since I discovered the body. I don't have any more information, so I think, unfortunately, it's time to close this case and send it to a cold case scenario. I didn't want to do it. I had to do it. Possibly somebody else within the Department of Justice will continue working with this one. As of now, I need the money. I need the work. So I'm gonna get one more job for the day because the current situation I am feeling, the despair, the sadness, and I'm not gonna say the loss, but I guess the terrible situation of me not being able to decipher the murder is a bit of a bummer. I grab a specific case which has attracted my attention. Both of them are for photography require things. I'll do the same things I did before, ask for this specific person, in this case Nelson. They're gonna have the information on the briefcase and I'll have to go and fetch it and start my investigation about the target. But you know, it's kinda difficult to do it. I'm still thinking about it. The cold case. I'm considering that I could have probably done more. I could have probably done better, but as of right now, I really don't know what I could have done differently. All the leads led me to the same thing, and the killer probably wasn't gonna give me any more clues if it was in the case of a serial killer. He wasn't gonna give me any more clues until I got rid of the body, but I wasn't gonna do that. I'm not gonna turn my hands in blood for someone else's favor. I'm not doing that. I am a detective. Someone that helps solve cases, not meddle in them. It will make even worse of a situation for the DA to put in jail this atrocious person. Either way, I am rambling too long in this specific situation. I'm just gonna go and look for the briefcase. I will have in my mind still the case, but I'll try and be as professional as possible, at least for the rest of these cases, before I take some time off. Because I think it is time to take some time off. After some time walking around, I finally find a spot from the picture of the briefcase. This is where I'm supposed to find my next piece of information, and I actually find it quite quickly. The briefcase will contain, hopefully, more information about where to find my target. More than information I had on my cold case. I know I'm having these thoughts. Complete failure. I'm a failure of a detective. Having to send that poor case to in the cold cases. Who knows when it's gonna be resolved. But I shouldn't meddle on this too much. I need to find out more information about this new target. So I have an unknown citizen with at least on somewhat of a picture. Alright. This is more information than I normally get, so it shouldn't be that hard to work around it. Let's see. So, male, I have a photo, age 55, an adult. Is any other information where I can find this individual or how I can connect to him? Skinny, short black hair, green eyes, possible 6'4" size of shoe, no facial hair, there's no workplace attached to it, no other information about it. But this is gonna be quite difficult. So I decided to head back to the Siri directory and try to gather a bit of information that was on the back of the job listing. It says, in this specifically, where to find the guy, but possibly where to look for him. And that's what I do. So we go to Murray Heights. Landing on the place, I get to the spot where I am gonna be finding the target. Now behind the job listing, they gave me a bit of an information of the apartment I could find them in specifically. It seems a quiet place. Possibly the person is out, it seems like. Although it is 2:56. But you never know. This person could possibly, likely, be working right now. Footprint boot size 6. Okay. He's definitely not, he's definitely the size. So it could be the person I need to take the picture from. Possibly. I decide to knock, just to make sure there's no one in the building. It is 3 a.m., so it's possible he is here. But I knock a couple of times and nobody seems to say, yeah, I'll go and answer. So my best bet, and because I am in a bit of a hurry, I already did so much waiting and doing detective stuff, but mostly waiting. I already did a lot of that. I'm not gonna wait for this person to come and open the door for me. Or wait if the person is actually in the place. I'm gonna try and get through the vents. Oh, someone's awake. But unfortunately, I don't think this specific vent is gonna connect me to the one apartment I need to enter. So, venting is not an option, it seems. I get out from the vent, and I think I'm deciding just to go straight into the building. The person is not here, per se. So I think I keep knocking, making sure the guy is not here. And the guy is not here. So I'm just gonna lockpick into the apartment and find information. Specifically, to discover if only one person is living here. And if so, then be sure to take the picture of the person, where to find them, how to find them. It's completely dark in this apartment. There is no one home. I gotta be careful. Extra careful. It is a beautiful apartment. Quite decorated, of course. Better than mine. I mean, anything is better than mine. Even the streets are better than mine. What are these burn marks? Alright, where can I find personal information? Or more like, where is the bedroom? This is the boot size of 6. Okay. So we know the footprints outside are from the person living in here. So I need to find the bedroom. Oh, I'm sorry. The person was definitely at home. Damn. Okay, time to fight. I know I'm entering your house, sir. I didn't mean to. Yes, go away. Oh, he's probably gonna call the police. He's probably doing that right now. And he has a security system in his own bedroom. Who is this person? Oh, security threat. They're calling the enforcers. I have to do this quickly. I cannot wait too long. If I do, I'm gonna be doomed. I go into the closet, gather the files. As we know, this is where I can find all the information, specifically of the person. But I'm starting to think this is the only person living in this apartment. But you just can never be sure enough. So I'm just gonna go and file through every single file of the guy living here. Next file. Employment contract, alright. Employment contract, yes, I keep looking at the same one. I think this is it. I think this is the guy that I need to be taking the picture from. Oh, he's back in again. He turned the lights on. You know what? I'm just gonna take the picture. I'm just not gonna wait. I'm getting chased. There's a security threat. Enforcers are gonna come in. I'm just gonna take the picture and run for it. Yep. Just run. Get out. I'm gonna run. Oh god, every single camera is looking at me. Oh, people are looking at me. Oh, somebody's shooting at me. Why are they shooting at me? Ah, damn. Who knew the citizens were gonna have guns? So far, I can never experience this. This is crazy. I should have brought my own gun. I should probably get my own gun. But you know what? I don't have enough space in me to be able to have a gun. Either way, I think I'm still being watched. The worst case scenario is enforcers find me, but it seems they're not gonna be able to. Ooh. Well, I got out of that one with barely my life. Oh, I was not expecting for people to start shooting at me. Damn. He's got some very good neighbors around. If as soon as they saw me or heard, get that guy, they started shooting at me. Wow. But job is done. You know what? I think for today I've had enough. I'm just gonna deliver this folder and call it a night. I am exhausted. I've been chased down like a fox by a bunch of hounds. But you know what? I think I'm bleeding, so I'm gonna go get a few bandages. Hello, lady. Do you have some bandages? I'm losing some blood in here. Yes, I would like to purchase this from you. Man, I don't have enough money to go to the medic, so I'm just gonna drink these bandages and hopefully stops the bleeding. Alright. I'm gonna take it slow. I've been shot at. I'm not gonna take any more cases. I'm exhausted and I need to take a break. This detective have seen enough for the last couple of days. And as I'm thinking this, I'm starting to feel exhausted. The exhaustion in my body, in my head, and my eyes. I need to sit down. Oh, Ekelon Zone. So one thing to notice, Ekelon Zone, it's a very VIP area. If I cross this, I am immediately trespassing, which is not good. And there's no way I can take these shields down. Like, this is an area very specifically for the people with the money to pay for this type of security. But this is where I'm supposed to be dropping the thing off, so I have to do it. I head immediately to the place I need to drop it off, and I do so, and immediately get out. I don't want to get in troubles. I was already in troubles. I've already been shot at for today. They have processed the target, and it has been solved. I'm getting paid today, and with this, I'm just gonna head out and have a good night's sleep. I am halfway to getting out of retirement of this terrible town and retiring of this career. But for now, I'm just gonna go to my apartment and sleep it off. I finally get back to my apartment and I go straight to my area to take my first sleep in my bed. I get there. I hadn't even read the notes on my area. Some of them are just a welcome to the place, to rest up, get your feet, get a job, and find a new place. I gathered the tenant didn't care for how long I was staying there. I mean, it was as long as I was paying, they didn't care. The next note. Look, I'm not saying I approve, but there's one of those new Starch Cola Sings disc in the mailbox in the lobby. Take it and install it. So I go to my mailbox to look for this specific upgrade. Find it. There's a sync disc called Sugar Daddy. Wait a minute. Sugar Daddy? What the? Oh, hello? Okay. Just a concerned citizen. Don't worry. This is my mailbox. I take the sync disc, and I'm curious. It said Sugar Daddy. What the heck does that even mean? Let's see. Sync disc. I need to gather information about it. So we got Sugar Daddy. A one-off payment of 5k will be credited to your account. Disclaimer, an install cost is 1k more. Consumption of Starch Cola products will reduce the uninstallation code by 5. Consumption of computer products will increase by 1. So they're just giving me money by installing this, and all I need to do is drink Starch Colas till the uninstallation cost is less than the amount that it took me to install it. This is strange, fishy, I will say to the least, but 5k for nothing. I am actually quite interested in getting that 5k. I could actually potentially get out of this hellhole a lot faster. I know, I'm thinking about it. I am jumping some loops, taking some shortcuts, but it definitely would help. I'll think about it. I'm just gonna head back to my apartment and finally take that sleep. Today did not go the way I wanted it to go. So much detective work done, and unfortunately no killer was arrested. I did a bunch of freelance work, and it did help. I have quite a bit of more money, but still,